Hey guys, Stitching May here to do an update video. I turned on the camera and a flock of geese decided to fly over and an airplane. Can't make that up. So I'm here to do a video. It's not an update video, it's just a haul video. Several of you said in the comments, like I had requested, if you were interested in a haul video to let me know, and then I would show a video of just haul, and it's the haul from the last year. This is not normally how I'll do it. Normally I'll have the haul in my update videos as I go, but because it's a year's worth of stash acquisitions, it's a lot, so I figured I would do it separately if there was an interest. That way, if you want to see the haul, you can. If you don't, you can just skip the video. But this video is going to be all haul. I am back on my porch again, and I did try to turn my camera because a few of you had mentioned on hearing all the birds. But unfortunately, with the time of day and the way it is, you could see the yard and the birds, but you couldn't see me. I was just a silhouette, and therefore you wouldn't have been able to see the stash. And there are probably a lot better bird videos on YouTube if that's what you're looking for. I can send you some because my cats love them. But anyway, so here I am facing this way again. I tried some lighting stuff. I'll see. I may end up eventually, I don't know. I'm going to try some different spots. I am wearing a sweater today, and you may see me shed it later because I'm normally very hot-natured, guys. It went from the upper 70s, mid-80s-ish, you know, here in Georgia. We took fall break and we went to the beach. We were in the 90s, and we came back home and it was in the 30s. Like, we completely skipped autumn at home. Our autumn was spent at the beach. Our 1 week of autumn in Georgia is gone. So it was like, we got a frost warning tonight, and it's cold. So I'm actually wearing a sweater. Anybody that knows me in real life will tell you, for me to put on a sweater, it's gotta be cold. So anyway, without further ado, I'm jumping into the haul. It's in no particular order except for the first few things, and that's just because that's what I got last week, so it's on top. We went down to Gulf Shores, and there is a shop in downtown Gulf Shores, like Gulf Shores proper, not Orange Beach, actual Gulf Shores. It's called Creative Needle Arts. Guys, her store is amazing. She's got so much. She has a lot of, not punch needle, why can I not think of it? Oh, the canvas work stuff. Needlepoint, there we go. And then the funny thing is in the back of the store it says cross stitch finishing, and you could hear people back there, and I thought it was like maybe an area that you came if you were at the shop often, and like she had stuff set up to do finishing work, because I wasn't seeing any cross stitch stuff. And my husband's like, I bet it's back there. I'm like, no, that's like a workroom. And then because we had driven down, I was like, oh, can I use your restroom? And when I walked by to go to the restroom into the workroom, that's where all the cross stitch stuff she has. All of her threads on the walls, thousands of patterns, so much fabric. It was amazing. It was almost overwhelming. And like, I started wanting to get all the things, and then had to be like, okay, look, let's be realistic. So I didn't get all the things. What I did get, whoops, my bag just fell apart. What I did get, oh, she does have an online store. Creative Needle Arts is the name of the store. I think I've already said that. And she does have an online store. And she said when I left, she was telling me that they do have a rewards program, and it qualifies online. It's interchangeable. If you purchase in her store or online, you can use your rewards points. And I think she said she had a $5 flat shipping rate, but don't hold me to that, because I don't want to misquote, and then if you get something shipping different, feel like she's telling the story. I would check, but I really feel like she said she had a $5 flat shipping rate, which is great for right now. So, what I purchased there was this Blackberry Rabbit Dragonfly Dreams. Oh my gosh. I mean, cannot. I had this on my wish list for a while, and then I couldn't find it, and then I saw it in person. I was like, you know what? I just got to get it. Look at those colors. And this actually has, this is all stitched in DMC. So, that works. Well, it's got a couple a Kreinig, but I mean, it's not specialty fibers. I have a basket over here. I'm not throwing this on the floor. And then I purchased this beading case. It's metal. Let me just take it out and show you. I have the bead bobs, stitch bobs, or whatever those things are, and I don't like them. The plastic ones that look like a CD case for those of us, you know, Zennials and Millennials and Gen Zs. And it's got the tacky bob, the tacky part in it, but I always have a problem with my needle, my beads kind of embedding in that. Like it's too, I don't know. So I got this one instead. This one has a magnet here, and it's sticky, but it's not, it's just sticky enough, and it's not deep. So like my beads aren't going to get embedded and then fling them across the room as you're trying to get it off the sticky pad. And these are made by Accoutrement Designs, so you can get them at stores or you can look online and get them there too. This one was, this one had like metal little emblems on it, and my son picked this one out for me. It says Love Chrome Stitch. Appropriate, huh? And then, I'm not going to show you every single one, but I decided to get the threads, all the classic colorworks. I'll hold them up together. For the Scarlet House season sampler. Another YouTuber, Flosstuber, was showing her whips, and that was one of her whips, and it completely made me want it. So she did not have the pattern there, and I've since placed an order for the pattern, and I'm just going to do it on a piece of fabric that I have in stash, but I went ahead and got the threads there. Yeah, I didn't get the fabric. I was overwhelmed by the fabric. I wanted all the fabric, but I didn't need all the fabric. So that was last week for the vacation stitching that I purchased. Now let's dive into all the other. Guys, some of this is from Market. A lot of this is actually off eBay and Stash Unload. To my husband, if he's watching, I paid $5 for all of this. Well, except you were at the store for that one, so you know how much that one cost. Everything else was just $5. I told him I was doing a video. He said, how long is it going to be? And I said, I have no clue. And he said, what are you showing? I said, just the stash that I've shown over the year. And he said, is there a lot? And I was like, yeah. He said, I might not want to watch this video. I said, yeah, you might not. So I did get at Market this cookbook. It's Happiness is Homemade. And it's got a bunch of different recipes in it. But I got it because it had so many, and I can't show you any of them because the pattern is on the same page, but like it's got like so many little small, let's see, ornament size. I'm trying to find one that doesn't have a pattern on the same page, because most of them have the pattern on the same page because they're all smalls. Here, I'll just do this. You'll have a recipe and a pattern, and then like the small pattern next to it. And there's so many little smalls, I had to get it. And I will, if you want me to, comment below, and I will flip through this cookbook. It's the 2024 Nashville Market Cookbook. I think you can still get them at some stores. If you are looking or on the fence about it and have one sourced, and they're curious about what's inside of it, let me know and I'll do a flip through. That was easy to say. Okay. This is my orange bag, so most of this came from Market. I got ink circles, clouds over Veerland. Guys, the model is what made me get this. Look at all these motifs. This was amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. So I got that. Got a freebie in here too, but I can't show it to you because it's just the pattern. I got a Sweetheart Squirrel by the Blue Flower as a freebie. Proverbs 31 sampler. She seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands. Again, it's beautiful. Some of this stuff, guys, I don't remember getting. This is, whoops, I dropped it, sorry. Oh, look, top of the headshot. I got the 2024 Prairie Schooler Santa to keep up to where I have all of them. This is Dames of the Needle Hawaiian Nut. Vic got this and gave me a cut of it. Look at this, guys. This color. Dames of the Needle fabric is beautiful. And I love the way when she puts hers online, she lays it across the DNC swatch thing, so that if the lighting is off, you can go, okay, this is 3852, whatever, and it looks like the same color. So that's what color the fabric is. So you can look at it, you can look, even though you don't, to keep from the discrepancy. And I love that idea. I wish a lot more fabric and even thread dyers would do that. But there it is. Beautiful, beautiful. And then Lucy Beam in Love and Stitches. This is Bitter. And this one says, pray for me, I'm bitter. And this is the one that I'm thinking about doing instead of lemons. I'm thinking about changing these lemons to limes. Two squirrels are fighting on my fence, guys. Because it's got a little salt shaker down here too. And I drink margarita water. It is club soda, a shot glass full of lime juice, and then like a little pinch of margarita salt. Like my family calls it my margarita water. But I'm thinking about changing that to limes and the salt, and then pray for me, I'm bitter. So I have the petty one and the bitter one now. Next, I got a kit. This is the Big Creek Snowy Owl Globe. It was a market release. I got this one because I loved it, and then my friend loved it, and she said it reminded her of Hedwig. She has stitched. She's not at all into it like I am. She'll stitch if we're together. So I got this thinking that maybe we could work on it together, like when we hang out and spend time together. And again, it is on the 18 count linen and then in the pearl cotton threads. And I don't know, I just love stitching on that. I got a Pop of Easter, also by Bent Creek. This is, of course, their Pop series. They started out with the seasons: spring, winter, autumn, summer, fall. Wait, spring, winter, autumn, summer. Yeah. And then they started the holidays. I think they've got Christmas and Halloween and now Easter. And then could not resist this. This was at market, but it was technically last year's. I think it was released last year. Let me see if there's a copyright date. 2021. Maybe it was just all put together. I don't know. Nonetheless, I'm sorry, Flosstube, you know. I fell in love with it. So this is the Halloween sampler that's on it. That's amazing. Teresa Kogert stuff, guys. Oh, I love it. There's another one in here that I like a lot. I just love her aesthetic. Where's that one at? See, I can't. There it is. Good. She does all the black cat stuff, and like I have Vader, so I have to do the black cat stuff. Like that is completely Vader, except Vader has a black nose, and there's something about this cat's attitude that is completely Vader. And I was like, oh, and there's. I don't know why that one cracks me up so much. I think it's the bag. The way his back's arched. And then there's another witch lady. I'm just opening random ones. There are so many patterns in here. Like, so many patterns. More black cats. See, I could not get it. And then this one, y'all. This is not one that if I had seen in... So, the way it worked is I was at a retreat. I didn't get to go to market. I was at the retreat, and the lady that held the retreat has a store, and she would go buy stuff for you. Vic and Sam were there, and we met up and stitched and stuff together and hung out. And they went to market as well. The last day, Sam had a few more things that she needed to pick up, but there was a travel timing conflict, so Vic ended up grabbing them for her. And when Vic went, I just walked with Vic. I shopped through Sammy, but still. When I saw this model, it's what made me want to stitch this. I would not have purchased this seeing this online. Seeing this in the store made me want to stitch it, and remembering it now makes me want to start this now. Like, hardcore, now I want to start this now. It is called Autumn Lane, a spooky stroll. Love it. And then we ended up getting another. We shared. It's 36 count Dames of the Needle. My ink pen leaked, and I love her names too. And happy accident. I think this would look well. Yeah. This is what it looks like. Imagine if your ink pen leaked all over your khakis. Guys, I got no. Yeah, had to. And look how amazing. That fits perfect. And this is also charted in DMC, so another airplane. And then this is a gift that Vic gave me. It's just a small little thread holder, and it's from the Prince Stitcher Society Spring Retreat. The reason she got this, we met before we knew each other at the Spring Retreat in Marietta one year. I purchased a needle minder from her, talked to her and everything. Later on, met her online, did not put two and two together until she had posted a picture of her store at the Spring Retreat. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was there. I purchased this needle minder. And we found out that we knew each other before we knew each other from a past life. This is one that I got online. But I'm not going to show it yet because I got to find, it came with the fabric. I got to find the fabric. And some of this stuff I combined together like into one thing. Oh, this is all from Vic's. She did a stash unload video, and I purchased some patterns from her. Some of these are magazines. This is the one I got, but it has another one with it. I got this flag. There's some freebies there I can't show you. Tree of Life Samplings, Emma Rose Friendship. Meet me under the willow tree. A friend loves at all times. And the alphabet. And I thought that was pretty. I like the houses in the willow tree. I think the birds are mad that I'm here. Apple. And this watermelon and a sunflower. This is Sisters and Best Friends Checkerboard Ornaments number 2. I got the Flying Witch by Dames of the Needle. And I've already got another one of her, which is like this, like on this orange fabric. I think it's Starry Witch or something. They're fighting over the first feeder. Would a bad witch wear shoes this fabulous? I got that from my friend because he's a shoe person and a Halloween person. Jardin Privé Histories and Notions 4. And that one looks like it actually goes in different parts. Oh wait, I got all the parts. There's the other one. That one. And that one. And they all go into this section. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ink circles, fire, burn, and cauldron bubble, because I love a good mandala from Ink Circles. This is Eat, Drink, and Be Scary. It came with the floss and the fabric. I was on a big Halloween kick, apparently. The only thing better than stitching is stitching. The only thing better than stitching is stitching with friends, and I love that. And again, Quakers, because I love Quaker designs. Still digging, guys. This is a Romy's Creations. You make a love pillow. It's got all the end pieces, and from a really far away, it's got tulips with the word love, but it's a pattern. So, and then Black Cat Star and Pick. Bow Tie Black Cat Pick. And Pumpkin Boo Pick. Got it for the Black Cat. For my sister, that has something to do with cross stitch. Season's Greetings with a cardinal. And that's it for that bag. Gift for Emily. God, it's beautiful. She's stitching back. Then this goes along with, I've already shown this bag. It's got a project in it. It's a it holds a pockets, and this holds your floss. It's a little materials pack that Vic makes at Stitchnbutton. Try not to show my address on anything. Oh, there's more in there. Guys, this is ridiculous. This is a year's worth. Please remember that. Oh, Laurel was destashing, and she sent me these because of the big creek. But I did, she wouldn't let me pay her for this stuff, but I did at least sneak and pay her for shipping. So I got the Winter House zipper kit. And these are all in the 18 count linen and threads. The Candy Cane of Christmas. And the North Pole Globe. I love snowmen. Snowmen. Nice. May your days be merry and bright. It's a Santa. That's just a pattern there. And then we wish you a Merry Christmas. And then leaf. I'm going to stitch this for somebody. I already know who. Continuing on. So I was getting, this is one of the ones that was a lot on eBay. And I was getting, I think this one, but then it came with the others as well. So this is when I was getting Mary Harry by Modern Folk Embroidery. Is the cardboard chart. I love those colors and the birds. Like when I stitch birds, I don't want to stitch like the detailed cardinals that you see like with dimensions and stuff. I just the plain kind of birds, but a lot of birds on there. Home is where my stitching is. Oh my gosh, the size of this house. Like that's almost full coverage house, guys. And moment of time, as every thread of gold is valuable, so is every moment of time. Again, this one was in the lot. I really got it for the Modern Folk Embroidery and the big house one, but it came with it. This is a gift from my coworker. It's a stamped cross stitch. Let me stop before the camera turns off and I'll come back. So this is probably going to be an hour-long video. Okay, we're back. This was also a gift from my coworker. I've already kitted this one up because I think it's pretty. It is a stamped pattern, but I've re-separated the floss. Look at the daisies. She said she saw the daisies and thought of me. So that one was pretty. Actually, no, I'm sorry. That one's not stamped. That is just a cross stitch. That's a counted cross stitch. Then I got this one on, I think I got this on eBay. It came with the fabric and the threads. Cross stitch Guild sampler collection. It's called the Dutch Sampler. So it's got the fabric and the threads in it. Still going. Threadwork Primitives Blue Bird Sampler. Maybe show patterns without realizing that I am. Margaret Corley's Sampler 1794. And it's just, it was it had the fabric with it too. I want to say I got this more because it had the fabric with it. And I was like, you know, the fabric's worth the price that they were charging, and then I got the pattern as well. This is one that I saw and fell in love with, and I'm gonna end up having this saying stitched everywhere in my house because I'm already doing one with the Quaker seasons on this one. I told you it was my mom's remembrance piece, but this is by Moriah Blackburn, who also does I think it's 3 things, and it says, to everything there is a season and a time, to every purpose under heaven. Ecclesiastes, and it's got the number. But I thought it was pretty, the sampler. That's a true sampler. I end up having that everywhere in my house. I blame Olivia for this one. She finished it. And oh my gosh, guys. This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. It does call for MPI silks, but I'll probably just do it in DMC. I have no clue what fabric. This is one that I had my eyes on forever ago and could not find it for a price that I was willing to pay, and randomly stumbled upon it for a price that I was willing to pay. It's a DMC Gold Collection. It is Dragonfly Pond. I don't know that I'll stitch this on the blue Ada that's in there. I may not. I don't know yet. It's another full coverage. This is a Bent Creek that I purchased. So this one I got on eBay, and there were 2 of them. And when I got them, I realized that part of the kit was missing. The person had sold it as a full kit, and part of the kit was missing. And I politely messaged him, hey, by the way, part of that kit was missing. Here it is. Here's that one. I'm gonna have to source fabric or whatever, and I was just gonna let you know that that there was part of it missing. Cause I didn't want to do negative feedback, but I want to let her know, because you could kind of tell that it wasn't stuff that, I don't think it was her stuff. I think she had gotten it and was selling it like whatever. Lady gave me a full refund. I didn't even ask for it. I tried to do a partial payment back and I couldn't. I was like, oh my gosh, that's not what I meant. And I even messaged her, dude, I wasn't complaining. I'll send you the money. No, she didn't want it. So this one is spring zipper, and then this one is like one's missing the threads and one's missing the fabric, and I paid, and I didn't, it wasn't a discounted price, like I paid for 2 kits, and one was missing the threads and one was missing the fabric, and then I moved the fabric anyway, or something like that. They were both missing parts. I have both the patterns. I basically got just the pattern in one, I think, is what I got, even though I paid kit price for it, is how it worked out, or something. I don't know, but. And this one is, and you can't show, so kind of seeds. Can I show you? I don't have it. Oh, there it is. No. I had messaged her to kind of let her know, like, look at your kits, just because she had other kits, and make sure they are full kits. Cherry thing. I thought that's not what I wanted. Then I have Papa Spring. This is very Benton Creek heavy. A lot of the Benton Creek purchases were when I wasn't loving stitching at all, and when I had broken glasses, that's the whole thing, and couldn't see the stitch. So I gotten a lot of this 18 count Ada to stitch on and fell in love with it. Pop of Autumn. So cute. And then this is the pattern that was in Vic's Halloween bag this year, last year. Fox and Rabbit Graveyard Jack. The bag is very similar, and the needle minder matches this. It's beautiful. I love that he's a black pumpkin. There's something about it. It makes me want to, like, buy a black pumpkin. And then, this one was a bit of a steal. Not a steal. I've been looking for this just cross stitch for forever. It's the one with the primitive needle in it. And a lady had it for sale in a lot with other just cross stitch magazines. So I ended up with 2009, 2008, 2011, and 2010. So 8, 9, 10, and 11. And she had it as a lot for a decent price. For less than I would have paid just for the one. Whenever you see it on eBay. It's hard to come by. So I finally got my hands on it. I can't wait to stitch. And it's already got somebody else. Somebody else has already asked to borrow it, and it'll be passed along. So, la-di-da, witch. And guys, I almost bought this again recently without realizing it. And this was a thank you pattern from Lindy Stitches. My husband purchased something for me through Lindy Stitches. Oh, he got me the table clamp for my Lowry stand. And got it through Lindy Stitches, and she sent this along with it as a thank you pattern. Thankful Swan. This is not, I don't know why that's in there. That's not a haul. That's a giveaway I'm probably going to do. I don't know why it's in here. Debbie Draper Designs, Quaker Moments. Again, Quakers. Love the colors. Those jewel tones. Jewel tones will get me every time. And then this is just, my friend got this for me because it had the hoop in it. It's not really. This is one that I fell in love with on eBay. Got it. Casting a Spell by Blackbird Designs. But I can't do the tray, so I'll just have to do a bunch of different ornaments. I got this from a destashed from Sammy. Cinderella Quaker. Gonna do that for a friend. And another stamped cross stitch that my coworker gave me. She sees them and gets them for me every time. And then, let's see, now I'm getting into more like a bag. Oh, the black cats and Halloween. Oh, this is part of market. So this was actually a gift from and she's got Brenda Needles and More, who are friends on Facebook, and she made this for me and had it for me as a gift at market. Now I can, at the retreat at market, now I can actually use it. I've got 3 bags, guys, that I can add into my projects. Isn't it pretty? And then I stuck some stuff in here that I purchased. Needle minders that I've not been using, waiting to show you. So I got more of these little pins to make into needle minders. It's the Beetles. Got those on Walmart.com. Let's see. Stuff is falling apart everywhere. I'm losing magnets. I'll pick that up in a minute. Let's just get it on here. Jack and Sally and their friends. This is from Amazing Grace Needle Minders. Somehow I have extra magnets. I don't know how. Just gonna stick them here for now. And then got that one, a needle thread holder. There's where my extra needle magnets are. I got randomly the Ruffles potato chips one. Not really sure what made me fall in love with it, but I did. And then I got Thing 1 and Thing 2, because we had fish named Thing 1 and Thing 2. Hey Ass Butt from Supernatural. Don't rush me. I'm waiting for the last minute because that is me. And then Fake It Till You Make It. And it's got a possum. And these are all Stitchnbutton needle minders. That possum. Fake it till you make it. And the fact that he was faking dead. So you faking it till you make it dead, or I don't know. Anyway, more needle minders. And then, oh, this is just a random piece of 18 count linen. So just in case you've not seen 18 count linen, this is how big the holes are on 18 count linen. So it makes it really, really easy to see when you stitch. And I got it to put some of the Beck Creek patterns on it. It was just a random cut that was on eBay. I've got one that sends me alerts for 18 count linen, because it can be harder to find now. So I got it. This is, oh, okay. So this is one that I purchased. I messaged Emily and Olivia, and Emily was like, look, you're going to have to tell me no to this pattern. And they couldn't, so then I got it. So it's all their fault. So this came as a set on eBay. This fabric, look at that orange and green, that's true to color. And then the Cottage Garden Samplings Trick or Treat pattern. Guys, oh, I was definitely on a Halloween kick. And then most of the rest of this is my monthly clubs. Oh, here's some. These are some little ornaments that I got. I got it for these two. I got it for this Mill Hill, the holiday. And that one's called Royal Snowflake, and this one is Midnight Snowflake. And then with it came this little ornament. But I got it for the Mill Hills. And then, oh, there's one more. Oh, I purchased this from Sammy for Tiny Hummingbird Stitchery. You planted daisies in my heart that bloom, and you grow each day. Indeed, I see your love for me inside their sweet bouquet. And I loved it. Love the daisies. Okay, now with that said, let's just jump in. So this is a, does it say what month it is? This is October of this year's. This was this month. So from Stitchnbutton, Color and Cotton. So those are the threads. And this is the fabric. That is pretty true to color. A very pretty sky blue color. Kind of reading green. It's blue. There we go. Hold against the gray wall. And this are the June 2024 Thread Club Halloweeny Harvesty colors. Ooh, guys, look at that rich red and orange. Her colors are amazing. They're just amazing. This is September 2023. Celestine. And I think you can still get her fabrics. Like, I think she keeps them permanently on her site. A very, very light blue color. That light is almost washing it out. Let's turn that off for a minute and see if that's... Yeah, that's better. It's better without that bright light. There it is. Now I feel like I'm in the dark. Flamingo Medium, April 2024. So I'm in the all colors fabric now, and I'm about to see if I can switch back to the prim. I was getting so many browns that I was like, oh, I'm going to change. And then I started getting these bright pinks. And while this is beautiful, I don't know what I'll stitch on this. Not sure. This is coming across more orange. It's more of a, yeah, it's kind of orangey. It's pretty though. There we go. May 2024. Where's the colors? Do y'all want to see the individual colors? Probably not. That'd be a lot of threads. January 2024. Apple Soft, May 2024. Very green. Very pretty. April 2024 threads. Look at this first. I love this Midnight. I think it's just called Midnight. I may have to open these. Let me get that. So we all can see the colors. In case y'all want to order them. So in October of this year, we have Funnel Cake, Dulce, Soprano, Bedrock, and Shadow. See, this is what I was opening them. I'll just put them in one big bag because I don't keep them separated by month. There we go. In January 2024, we have Sugar Maple, Cloves, Allspice, Mustard Seed, and Sourdough. In May 2024, we have Cherry Wood, Pollywog, Crab Cake, ooh, I like that one, Red Fox, and Snickerdoodle. June 2024, the one that I love so much because these are such Halloween colors. We have Yam. I thought that said yarn, that's why I was laughing. Turtle Sundae. Pumpkin Pie. Open Fire. Guys, that looks like a fire. And Hickory Sticks. Okay. Now then, let's continue on. This is the fabric for, see, a lot of these are just my monthly clubs. Sea Glass Soft, June 2024. It's a beautiful mint green. There we are. And then a random piece, I got this off eBay, of Picture This Plus Yule, which is technically a Christmas color, but I think it looks all murdery. And I like stitching Halloween stuff on it because I think of murdery. Look at all that red. I think that looks like a crime scene. Buttons and beads. This is Aurora Borealis. Guys, love it. Love it, love it, love it. That's probably going to be my next full cover. When I finish Lime Dragonfly, I'm probably going to do this one next. I see the bottom of my basket, y'all. This is Orchid Soft, the January 2024 fabric of the month. Over here's better. Very purpley. It's beautiful, but not one that I necessarily would stitch. I mean, let me rephrase. It is not one that I would have purchased. Eventually, I'm sure I'll find something to stitch on it, but it's not one that I would have purchased outright. This was a Be Stitch Me Fight Night that I won. This is 32 count Laguna. It doesn't have a color name. It's 337. But it's amazing. Vader, please stop. You're not coming out here. Look. It's a purpley brown color. So pretty. I have a mess. A bag on the floor. This is the December 2023 Thread Club. We have Sherwood Forest. Oh, Wishing Well. Guys, that turquoise. Storybook. Dungeon. And then Rapunzel. Now, I don't know. They do say special edition, so maybe I shouldn't be showing them. Y'all, I may not be able to get them after all. November 2023. I'm just going to hold them up. Because not all of there's special edition. If there's one that just takes my breath away. Let's just keep it. I don't know what to do. I feel like y'all don't care about seeing the individual colors, but just in case. Ring Toss. Tightrope. Carousel. And Duck Pond. This cat. February 2024. Vader, no sir. No thank you. Please stop. Let me stop. Okay, the cat settled. This is the 2024 Jamestown. It's a nice chocolate brown. Harvest Wheat. Marsh. Almond. And Portobello. Portobello and almond. And then Spearmint Medium, the February 2024 fabric. Very, very true to color. Very spring green. Ooh, this one's beautiful. This is the December 2023 Red Velvet. Look at that rich, rich red. How do you get that rich red? Margarita. 2023 November 2023, and I'm thinking about doing the one about the daisies on this one. I have it set aside. I thought that would be pretty. Another Be Stitch Me, no name, 420. Oh, Frankenstein, 36 count linen. I'll take hers out because hers is very variegated. Plus, I don't keep it in this plastic anyway. I do reuse the plastic, but I don't keep it in there. I don't know if this is a gray or green. What do you got? It's a greenish. Greyish. A greenish gray. Got a little purple in there. I thought it was really, really pretty. This came as a set from eBay. I think Vic is starting this one soon. 16 Men on a Dead Man's Ship. It is the Cricket Collection. And then this is the called for R&R fabrics, and the colorway Salt Marsh Green. And again, I may do the daisies on this one and put this one on something else. I'm not sure. 36 count. All my coloring cotton is 36 count. That's kind of my go-to. This one is Purple Coneflower from July 2024. There we are. See, it looks pink over here. And then over here it's true to color. Another Quaker. The Hunt Sampler. Homespun Sampler. All over the hat. Oh, this was in with some fabric. It's just heartstring sampling, Joy to the World, 3 little Christmas samplers. It's got Let Every Heart Prepare Him Room, Heaven and Nature Sing, and One Starry Night. They're just little ornaments. You can barely see them on this. It came with fabric. A random even weave. That's a very pale light blue. Almost white. Another monthly club. Dandelion. This is September 2024. That was this year. It's reading yellow. It's more of a brownish yellow. Like it could pass for a yellowy neutral. Autumn Squash, August 2024. Guys, love it. More thread clubs. September of this year. We have Pink Quartz, which is very gray. Sangria, love that reddish color. Barrel Cactus. Fortissimo, oh, that orange. And Hazel, love that color. March 2024. Oops. Gold Rest. Bronze, Bear Copper, Hay Bale, Bale Hay, and Eggnog. My friend Marissa and I, when we were in high school, we both dated our husbands in high school, so we've been friends forever. And we were going somewhere on a trip with them, and as we drove by a field, and she goes, "Oh my gosh, look at all those Bale Hays." I'm like, what? So now it's a joke. Elderberry, that's such a beautiful blue. Quail. Teapot. Oh, I love that color, y'all. It's like a tealish gray. Like, I would have never thought about teal and gray. Dark Auburn. And Mauve. Ooh, another one that's got my jewel tones. This is July 2024. Mahogany. Seaweed. Broomstick. Yuletide. And Drummer's Drumming. Ooh. And then a random blues from Bestitch Me. It was just a grab bag. I don't think you can get these colors, but yeah, it doesn't even have a name, just sample silk. This is one that I fell in love with. Marjorie Massey. I'm not gonna try to say the name of it because it's French. I just love the reds. I don't know. Love the red sampler. Fell in love with the red sampler. Y'all, I hate this. That's in there. More hoops. And last but not, oh, two things. Another stamped kit from my friend. And believe it or not, this is probably the first purchase that I made that came together as a lot on eBay after I made the other video. It's funny that it's the one here. So there's this one that just says, I simply love you, which I love that. I think that's beautiful. I don't know why. It's so simple, but I love it. And then I got a whole bunch of these, excuse me, Prairie Schooler little small ornaments. This one is called Welcome Home. This one is called, see, oh wait, no. It doesn't have a name. Yeah. I thought I was about to say it was called See Our New Books. It's a little rabbit in a house. Something about this rabbit's face just makes me crack up. Another little schoolhouse with a sheep. Like, no wait, that's not a sheep, that's another rabbit. A squirrel, because, you know. Little Red Riding Hood. At least that's what I'm calling it. Little chicken. Little chick. Kitty chick. And sunflower. The three little pigs. Bob Bob Black Sheep. Have you any wool? And then, of course, a little rabbit painting Easter eggs. And guys, that is it. What? An hour and 20 minutes worth of haul? If you are still with me, thank you so much. I have a lot of stuff. I hope I didn't bore you showing you each thread, but I felt weird just holding up the threads. I hope to do another update video soon. My tentative plan is to do monthly uploads, monthly updates. We'll see how that goes. That's my want. I'll see what happens. Other than that, guys, as always, take care and happy stitching.